Hello everyone, I'm Brian and today I'm going to be doing a trailer reaction to Uncle Peckerhead. Hopefully everyone knows what a Peckerhead is, but this is Uncle Peckerhead. I don't know if that's his last name, which would be kind of weird, but yeah. So I believe this is the proper poster for it. I mean, if it's not, it is actually quite fantastic anyway. So apparently this is a horror comedy movie, so let's, I don't know anything about it, so let's give it a shot.
Band meeting. 6 shows, 7 days.
And what do you guys need a van for?
So that our band can go on tour.
I can drive y'all. Every touring band needs a roadie, don't they?
Sorry, I didn't get your name.
My name's Peckerhead.
So,
That is not your name.
It's tour time.
oh, so it is his name.
Hey, we gotta move. Let's go. What could be taking him so long?
Uh-oh.
Hello?
What?
Every night at midnight, I turn into something.
Something.
Say it wouldn't be one of us next time.
I am in complete control.
Oh.
Put your head down so we can get the top of your dome.
Oh my god. Okay, that's kind of. Oh wow. Uncle Peckerhead. Jesus, come on. What happened there? Alright. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. Let's go over the trailer. Okay. This is quite interesting. I like horror. I like comedy. So this is gonna be what was it? It's did it say where it's coming out from? Oh, on video and Blu-ray August. Well, on video on demand on the 11th and Blu-ray on the 25th. Why is Blu-ray so late? All right. Let's go over the trailer. So there's a band and they're going on 7 tours in X number of days. It looks like, is that Spain? Not necessarily, because I see a body of water here and then it looks like a landmass and a body of water there and there. Spain is surrounded by 3 different bodies of water: the English Channel, the Pacific Ocean. Oh no, I'm sorry, not the Pacific, but the Atlantic Ocean. And well, it's surrounded by Atlantic Ocean the most, actually. Only 2 bodies of water that I can actually think of without looking at the map. So this it doesn't necessarily look like Spain per se, but I don't know. It could be Spain. Let's see if they say what it was.
6 shows, 7 days.
And what do you
6
guys
shows, 7 days. Okay, well, it doesn't sound like Spain because that is very English. I'm trying to think what it sounds very American. I am not sure what they're showing there. Anyways, moving on. So we see they're a garage band going to be playing all these venues, hopefully to get discovered, and then Uncle Peckerhead here is trying to, I don't know, how did he just, hold on, let's listen to this part and see what he says.
And what do you guys need a van for?
So that our band can go on tour.
I can drive y'all. Every touring band needs.
Okay, so was he delivering the van for them? Because we see here that someone's driving it, assuming it's him. And then all of a sudden he asks, like, why do y'all need a van for? And so he was delivering the van, he asked a question and says, oh, you know what, I can drive y'all. And what's your name? Uncle Peckerhead. Help, I've fallen and I can't read something. Actually, can we see her shirt? Oh, here it is, maybe. Help, I've fallen and I can't reach my... Okay. That is not your name. Oh my gosh, cassette. Are you kidding me? Man, this will say a lot of things. Either this takes place in the 90s, or they're so poor that they're still playing cassettes. Which, I mean, modern day cassette or in the 90s. Because I think, I don't remember, 8 tracks were, what you call it, in earlier years. I don't know exactly when 8 tracks were. It was definitely before the 90s for sure. So they were looking for him. The thing is, though, is that, let's play this part right here, actually.
We gotta move. Let's go. What could be taking him so long?
Okay, so it was daytime, I believe. We can clearly see them. It is daytime outside, right?
Move. Let's go.
Yeah, daytime outside.
So long? Hello.
It's kind of funny he got scared too. What the heck is... Why did he get scared? What is he eating? That's the one thing we not sure of what he's doing. I don't know if he's a vampire or a zombie or what. Let's see. Okay, so this is where he explains what's going on with him. And I want to hear this out. I heard it, but I might have missed... I'm sure I missed something.
Every night at midnight, I turn into something.
Who's to say it wouldn't be?
Okay, so every time at midnight he turns into something. What turns him back, though?
One of us next time.
I am in complete control.
I am in complete control, and it freaking is all bloodied up. So we don't know what he's killing. We don't know what he's eating. It could be humans. It could be animals. It could just be meat that he purchased at the restaurant, but somehow he gets all bloodied up. And these two are having such a fun time with it. It's kind of scary. Not scary, but just kind of disturbing. Weird. Weird, I would say, more than anything. And to say, hey, bring your head down so we can get your dome.
Your head down so we can get the top of your dome.
Oop, I meant to pause it. The Great Explainer. Werewolf. I don't recognize the hairstylist shirt, and I don't recognize the other shirt. So we did see him right here. So we see he has some kind of injection kit, some type of thing he injects himself with. I don't know if it's addicted to drugs. That looks too clean for it to be. It's drugs, obviously, but illegal drugs or substance abuse. It seems like he needs to take this to keep his whatever it is in check. It's too organized and kept in a nice pack for it to be like a substance abuse type of scenario. So, and we see he's passed out here. I'm wondering if he's taking this to maybe knock himself out so that he's out when he transforms, or I'm wondering if he's aware. I'm wondering. Clearly he's aware of his scenario, but I'm wondering if he's taking that to knock himself out so that whenever he does transform, he thinks he's passed out, but in reality, no, actually, in reality he's not. There's no way he can confuse that, because when he wakes up in the morning, clearly he's all bloodied up. So there's no confusing. Like, I woke up, it's like, oh man, I must have slept through it because I'm bleeding or I'm bloodied. No, he clearly, there's something. I don't know why he's taking those meds. Maybe it is to reduce the duration of his monstrosity. Not exactly sure. And he says he has it on. Oh look, it's Marilyn Monroe. I wonder what it says right here. But he right here is saying that he has it under control. So we see he's taking something for it, and we don't know what he's eating. We don't know what that drugs does. How he has it under control, because it doesn't look like. I thought maybe in this part here where he's in the bathroom, I thought maybe he goes inside a bathroom, lock himself in there, and then he waits until whatever it is courses through his system and gets out, and then he comes out. I thought that's how he was controlling it, but I think it's more along the lines of this right here, where he has those drugs. It's very small. He has those drugs. It's very, oh god, it's very small. And I guess a little small image here. Sorry. But yeah. So it looks like he's using drugs to try to do something with it. It's not working, but it might be, well, it's not working to remove it, but it might be working as it's reducing the duration of it, or reducing the cravings, or something. Reducing something about it. Oh, and this one right here freaking punches him in the mouth. Did he bite her? Now let's see what else. Oops. And it looks like he lost control. It looks like he's going after the kids. Or the band. And then is that cool? Like, what happened here? Video on demand on the 11th and Blu-ray on the 25th. So they said, cool, what happened here? Something had happened where blood splattered all over them. And it looks like it's just the top half. Guess we can see like there is some splatter here, but it's majority above the shoulders and above. Especially with her, maybe. We can see this is clearly white here. Bloodied in the shoulders, above the chest. I can't see this part. And the face, both of them, it's just all over the face. But this blanket doesn't look like it's been touched, so I don't know whether they're witnessing him in the act of doing whatever he does to eat, or that happened, they got a blanket to cover him up, and then they're making their way back, and then they witness something. So yeah, there we go. Get that signboard up there. Yeah, okay. All right, so pretty interesting. How do I say this? It does look interesting. It does make me ask questions. And the questions I have are, what is he? What kind of monster is he? Right now I'm led to believe that he is a unique type of monster. There's no one else with this around the world. But then again, we are confined to this group of people. Is he a vampire, zombie, or whatever? What is he doing to contain himself? It seems like it's drugs. And what exactly is that drug doing to where he believes he has it under control? And then 3, I'm curious as to how they're gonna react to him. Like how is their relationship going to turn out? Because there's something wrong with them. Does he bite them? Does he end up killing them? Or what? Like, where is it going to lead up? Is Uncle Peckerhead going to die? Is the band going to die? Are they all going to die? Or are they all going to live happily ever after? Is Uncle Peckerhead going to be healed? 4, which should be like number 1 or number 2 question, is what is he eating? That they left out, which is a pretty cool question to ask, because if it's eating human beings, that is a very big problem for the band, because they're going to be accessory to murder. But if it's eating animals, then it's not that bad. You just gotta buy meat and stuff in the store, which doesn't add too much stress to the story. It doesn't add more conflict of interest, because killing human beings obviously is bad. And if he's doing that, that's gonna be a big hindrance to their success as a band, and they definitely do not want to be associated with him if he's doing that. But if he's eating animals, or eating animals in general, and if it doesn't have to be fresh, they could just buy it at the store whenever they become rich, and you can just satiate him. That way he doesn't have to go out and kill animals. It doesn't have to be out in public necessarily. But yeah. Alright, I think that's all I have to say about this movie. Those questions that I have, actually, let me know in the comments below if you can answer any of them, or your theories behind it. My theory is the fact that he might be... it seems like a werewolf, actually, if it's midnight. Generally, vampires don't, the only restrictions they have is nighttime, so that's the reason why I thought of vampires. 2, the reason why I think zombies is because he can be out in the day and night, but he just transforms at night. 3, one of them actually did have a werewolf shirt on, which makes me think werewolves only generally come out in full moons. But it's just the fact that there's restriction on when it occurs. So, zombie, there's no restriction. They can just move around as they please, in a sense. So the reason why I think of that because he's out and about during the day and not a vampire. Vampire, on the other hand, are restricted to the night where sun's not out because they get burned whenever they get touched by the sun. Which again, the restriction of the vampire. Werewolf, restriction of werewolf is the full moon. They transform when there's a full moon. He transforms when it's midnight. So it's a very specific restriction. Like a werewolf only transforms during the full moon, at least the old style werewolf. This one, he usually transforms at midnight. The thing is, though, is that it seems like it's every midnight. What happens if he moves halfway across the world where midnight is the afternoon? Will he transform in the afternoon, or is it midnight on that same place? Interesting question, though. I have a feeling it's more along the lines of how much sun is getting into his eyes to reduce the transformation genes or whatever it is. And then once the sun is gone, it takes X number of hours for those things to take over his body for him to transform. I've said a lot. I need to stop. All right. So my rating, I'm going to simplify the rating. It's just one rating, whether it be theater or homebrew. Theater ratings, I think I'm just going to throw it out the window because I don't go to the theaters too much. I'm just gonna rate it as in terms of a holistic thing of how much I do want to watch this movie. So my rating for this, I think I'll give this a, oddly enough, I want it to be a 4, but I'm not sure. I think a 3.5 is I want it to be higher than 3.5, but not a 4. So I would just give it a 3.5 for now. It is something I actually do want to watch. Because I am quite interested in Uncle Peckerhead's disease or whatever's going on with them and how the band's going to cope with it. And plus, it's a comedy horror movie. It's not to say that I watch all horror movies or all comedy movies, but it does help it. So that is my rating, 3.5. I do want to watch it. It looks interesting. There's a lot of questions that I want answered. The more questions, more interesting questions a trailer gives to me that I ask, the more interested I am in watching the movie. Alright, so what about you guys? What would you rate this? Would you give this a 5, a must watch, a 4, a will watch, a 3, a may watch, a 2, a may not watch, or a 1, won't watch? Let me know in the comments below and explain your reasoning why. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. Thumbs up, thumbs down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.